right, thank you, Brittany. We are out here at the Two Casa patio. Just very quickly, if you're in the neighborhood for the next 10 minutes or so, O'Bean's Coffee's still outside. You can hear the Jenny going. Howie and I just talking about how great their coffee is. And, of course, Howie Keibel from Yelp.com. And we're talking about some of the best things to do outside of school in the Duke City. It's still educational for kids. So, Howie, what are we talking about this morning?
Well, we have a few. I'll start with the obvious ones. All of our great museums and places to take your kids. So the Museum of Nuclear History and Science, Explora, the Museum of Natural History, the Albuquerque Museum, the Balloon Museum, all great places. Most parents know that these are really great places to educate your kids, and they can still have a good time.
Yeah. Now, are there any special events at any of these museums that are going on, or any like ongoing exhibits? One thing I want to mention: the the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science, named by USA Today one of the 10 best museums in North America to see dinosaurs. We're right up there with the Smithsonian, folks.
Wow, that's such great news, and it's a great museum. It really is.
Awesome.
The only ongoing thing I can think of is actually at the Balloon Museum. They have these stories in the sky, and this is for kids that aren't quite school age ready, but older kids too, or if you're homeschooling. On Wednesdays, they do this thing every week, which is free, and kids can. There are arts and crafts, and there are also stories. You know, there's a storyteller there, so it's great thing to do.
Right. Yeah. Now, is there something, Howie? Of course, you and I are dads. Is there one thing in particular from you? We're always asking our Yelp readers and participants, what are some of the favorite things that you want to do with your kiddos? So we can go right from the source. What would you recommend?
I love that question, Chad. I love it. So there are a lot of off-the-beaten-path things that I think are really great about this city. One is that we have this the Bosque bike trail that goes all the way through the city, so that can connect you with the biopark and the zoo. And then also, a lot of people forget about the nature centers. So the Rio Grande Nature Center, Open Space Nature Center, really educational, awesome things to do with your kids. It's active, you're out there seeing the city, and you're learning a lot about it.
Right. Now, I believe the Bikeki Open Space Center, that's the area that's got that big observation deck, right, where you can watch the ducks, and it's absolutely beautiful. They've got magazines, resources, games for the kiddos, and this beautiful observation deck looking out onto the bosque. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I just wrote a review about this. I think today I published it, but yeah, that's true. And some other active things to do. If you'd like to take your kids fishing, there's Shady Lakes, there's Tingley Beach. We have two great trampoline parks, Cool Springs and Gravity Park. Indoor soccer, we have two stadiums, indoor Albuquerque indoor soccer and karting, and then the International Indoor Soccer Arena, and then we have the Stone Age climbing gym.
Oh yeah.
And then finally the Outpost Ice Arena, great place to take your kids for ice skating.
So that's good. So you're getting the education, but we're also getting the exercise. Well, for more information on what to do in the Duke City and get the best reviews, head over Yelp.com. Howie, pleasure to see you.
Great to be
Have a
here.
good weekend.
Thanks.
For now, let's head back inside.